Guilty that you've taken so much enjoyment of gaming.
Is that Elijah Wood?
Away from more than 100 million people over this Christmas period?
I mean, I can't really say I feel bad.
Why are you not frightened of getting caught?
I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest.
For the hackers, it's all just a game.
And this was my only present for him as well.
You're a real man. You must feel powerful, disrupting 10-year-olds.
Well, we have been called the Grinch.
Yeah, Eminem also showed up for a second. And he just dropped his new album, and he wanted to feature in this video.
Awful things. It all started.
Yeah. Speaking about awful things, fucking League of Legends right here. Jesus Christ.
August 18th, 2014, people find themselves unable to connect to the game, and there's this brand new unknown Twitter account claiming responsibility. Over the next 48 hours, they go on what can only account claiming
they claim to take down an entire game network. 1 like, 3 retweets. No one saw this.
Responsibility. Over the next 48 hours, they go on what can only be described best as an absolution-seeking rampage. Their next target is RuneScape, and with all the game worlds knocked offline, this is when people start to take notice.
RuneScape recently came under...
Chat. Takes down the entirety of League. No one fucking cares. Takes down RuneScape. Now people are starting to pay attention.
Yes.
It's one of those things where, you really can't play the game.
DDoS attacks have real victims. It costs companies a lot of money.
You can go to jail for DDoSing. I'm not sure what the risk and reward is.
And Lizard Squad was launching them willy-nilly, making these games unplayable for hours at a time. And the reaction they got, I think, was their first taste of infamy. And it must have been intoxicating because to maintain the attention, they were entering into an endless cycle of sensationalism, upping the ante with each new attack. On the 24th of August, just 6 days after this group had appeared on Twitter, they sent out a tweet, quote, "We're putting a bunch of lizards in the pipes on their way to Sony. Up until now, they've pissed off a couple neats and weeaboos. But Sony PlayStation, that's where the normies hang out." And of course, the same time this tweet goes live, millions of them couldn't connect.
If I catch any Lizard Squad, you with my game, G, you lizard lame, goofy.
But perhaps the person most upset by this was John Smedley, president of Sony Online Entertainment. So right as the attack went live, Lizard Squad posted this picture claiming they were a terrorist group, an edgy joke to get the attention of media.
They, or he, is claiming to be a part of ISIS.
And Smedley posted how stupid this is on Twitter. Quote, "I wish the national media would stop letting these DDoS trolls' occasional use of ISIS crap be taken seriously. Media, please don't get trolled. Those ISIS guys are pure evil and shouldn't be conflated with trolls." Honestly, true, but Smedley did make a mistake here because Lizard Squad feeds on this type of negative attention, and he was about to get on a flight to California.
Today, though, they took things to a new, disturbing level. The tweet stating, "We have been receiving reports that Smedley's plane, number 362, has explosives on board."
Smedley's plane was diverted and grounded. Full deal, they searched it for bombs and everything.
This is an act of terrorism just to make a threat against an airline.
Yeah, I know, that's a bit too far. That's like, these guys suck. Yeah, no, these guys sound like an actual fucking dickhead so far.
Of course, this made national news, and the biggest question of all was who the heck is behind the Lizard Squad Twitter profile? At first, they were loving the attention, even sending out tweets mocking the FBI.
My name is Brian Wilson. I'm from the LAS in Las Vegas. You think I'm scared of the FBI? That's not his real name. We invited the Kafar FBI to come to the Caliphate to arrest us. What the fuck are these two? Kafar? Caliphate? These fucking made up words. Is the FBI going to come retrieve us from the IS? IS? International Space Station? Contact us, Ryan Brogan at icfbi.gov. Okay.
Before finally finishing off the night by also DDoSing Xbox. It was
Live.
Insanity. But I think by morning,
going good. Only got 1 year left of school. Yo,
all the
you're almost there.
Were out, and it was clear
you're almost out.
These guys were about to be up against the full force of the United States Secret Service.
It had the rapt attention of the FBI and TSA.
And it's at this point that the attacks stop. The next 5 days is just a continuous stream of nonsense banter and antagonization on Twitter as they gulp up the attention from their newly amassed 50,000 followers. This self-aggrandizing comes to an end on August 29th. They make a tweet, they're hosting an Ask Me Anything on Reddit, and the replies are just hilarious. Can't wait for the day the media reports you've all been caught. What's it like knowing that in less than a week, you will be irrelevant and forgotten, but will still have ruined your life over something pointless and childish? Why would you want to cause chaos for a short period of time, which people will get over, for the price that could be many years of your life? Lizard Squad actually responded to this one. They said, because we're pretty confident we're not going to get caught for this. And the guy wrote, well, then you're pretty stupid. I think
messages that didn't age correctly. There we go. I got it.
To heart, because just a day later, Lizard Squad makes a post directing people to their website. It was an announcement, quote, little thieves are hanged, but great ones escape. These guys literally thought they were the greatest hackers of all time.
And
I knew these guys, they were asses.
Attacks. These are very primitive.
Are you, Mango, are you a surviving member of the Lizard Squad?
Right. We set out on our journey 2 weeks ago with the plan to cause havoc within the gaming community. Originally, it was to see if we could evade being caught and to experience the raw thrill of anarchy. Today, we will be disputing
the raw thrill of anarchy. That's so fucking cringe.
Or not. I think it's hilarious at the bottom of their website, they were manually linking all the news articles that covered them.
No, I helped take them down though. Okay, nice, good.
Really about the attention. Now, they mostly stuck true to their word. But here's the thing about hacking groups. They all follow an arc. Hack something, then hack something bigger, and do it again until somebody makes a mistake that leads to one or more of the members being arrested. And Lizard Squad had yet to complete their arc.
Oh shit.
Here we go again.
It only took 3 months. On December 1st, they were back. Kind of like how private internet access has my back when it comes to these DDoS attacks. I scour a lot.
Well, I bought 50. I bought 50. I bought 100 of them.
Tay is a lizard.
No. I mean, I could be a lizard for 2 gifted subs. No, I bought 50 of your ads, man. Thank you.
Internet access. Now, during the time they were away, their original.
How about me? I've been doing horribly. Did you hear my story on how I lost a job? I'll paraphrase it to you. Yesterday was the first day of a job. Tried to get a car to go there. Car broke down. Called a lift. Lift canceled. Called another lift. Got to the job. Was 2 hours late. They sent me home. They said you're done. You're done. Even though I had no control over what happened, you're done. And I told them, up yours. What's up? Wait, where's all the plushies behind? No, my plushies are here somewhere. They're all. Here's a new plushie that I got, chat. Look at this one. It's like a coyote with a dangling legs. Okay, there's plushies, but where's the banana kits? One's right there. Okay, I set you free. Coco. Those are my 2 babies.
Immediately made 2 more tweets. Quote, just some preparation for Christmas. This is a small dose of what's to come. Of course, the news outlets jump all over this. Their stunt had worked. They were already back to 44,000 followers by the end of the day, but things were only getting started because they had big plans for all of December.
Yo, they crashed Machinima's website. Lizard Squad did. Lizard Squad, man.
The very next day, Machinima posted a video in which they discredit the Xbox attack, saying it was a mere coincidence. In retaliation, Lizard Squad defaced their website, but the most important outcome of this attack was that it got them on drama alert.
And no one has been arrested because you can't arrest a lizard. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Christmas gifts for many companies around, the 25th.
Keemstar was criticized for giving these guys a platform.
Where the fuck? Why is the Keemstar everywhere, man? Anytime there's some fucking drama, Keemstar is there. I hate seeing his fucking gnome
essentially
face.
motivating them to keep going. This guy writes, no publicity equals lapse in interest equals no more DDoS attacks. He's not wrong. After that first video went live, their followers more than doubled to 120,000. I mean, that's more than what I've got here on YouTube. This didn't quite matter though, because Keemstar's never been one to take criticism. And so leading into early December, they're doing all these different attacks. They take out Xbox for a few hours, hit
Yo, thank you for the follow.
Again, all the while posting general crap.
Michael Mart Zero.
Keemstar keeps reporting on this. There are 150,000 followers, and
yo, much love. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing?
News stations are now starting to catch on that, hey, there's this big Christmas attack that's probably gonna happen. But in the background, there's a new Twitter account that's gaining popularity. Finest Squad, a hacking group that's allegedly here to be the hero of the story. If anyone can save Christmas from the lizards, it's going to be them. And on December 11th, the new Twitter
I don't listen to rap.
Lizard Squad is suspended, and Finest Squad is claiming responsibility. And Keemstar manages to get a member from each group to come on his show.
Xbox Live is going to go down on Christmas. Is that still the case?
Possibly. Our main members are currently arguing at the moment. We may have split up slightly. I think that Lizard Squad may have ran its course by now, because we got suspended.
Every new Twitter you guys make, it's going to be suspended, so.
We're midway into December now, and things are...
hackers have beef with each other? I thought they were both working toward the same goal, just fucking shit up.
The Lizard Squad account has remained down because the members are preoccupied, posting from their personal accounts the doxes, that is the names, phone numbers, street addresses of Finest Squad members. And in retaliation, Finest Squad is doing the same, except on both sides, none of it is correct. Vice actually did an article on how some poor 71-year-old grandma from North Carolina got hundreds of threatening phone calls for weeks.
Oh my God.
This drama wouldn't keep them distracted forever though.
What's happening on Christmas?
I know how these people think, and since they want to get their eat bigger, I guarantee you they're probably going to do it.
Christmas was just a few days away, and Lizard Squad had regrouped, created another Twitter. And how did they prepare for their biggest attack yet? By taking down an entire country's internet. It's the week of Christmas, and North Korea is knocked offline, and it didn't take long for
what the fuck?
to take credit for the attack.
Wait, how? I guess North Korea does have its own like small private internet. Probably only one company on the internet. So like, if you just take out one company, you can take out all of their internet. That's actually that's not impressive. No, wasn't there one kid who one autistic kid? One autistic kid who hacked into North Korea just so he could steal their operating system, like Red Star. Dude, that guy. I don't know if there's been an update on him, but I'm pretty sure he was taken away by the fucking FBI and recruited to be on their team or something.
It looked like it would take a miracle to keep Lizard Squad at bay during the big day. 6.6 million Xboxes and 6.4 million PlayStations have been sold for Christmas, and in the morning, people across the globe would be unboxing them and diving into their first experience with next-gen consoles. Yet, throughout the night, a hacker war was raging. Lizard Squad is trying to get a head start on the attacks. They DDoS Xbox, but it's only down for 8 minutes. Then they try PlayStation. Again, only 8 minutes. Finest Squad is claiming to be...
I need to watch a video on Temple OS actually. I do not understand the complete craziness that is Temple OS. But I know about it though. He died? The guy who made it died? Fucking Rip Terry Davis. What the fuck?
DDoSing Lizard Squad's botnet, stopping the attacks dead in their tracks. Like, holy cow, these guys weren't just all talk the entire time, they're actually stopping it. Lizard Squad gives up for
He walked in front of a train
without a threat. Quote, operations will continue tomorrow.
Must have been a message from God, or a mission from God.
Who think they are the finest will be proven incapable. And now we were only hours away to seeing who was going to come out on top.
Christmas Day was expected to be a big one for the game consoles. Users excited to hook up their new systems. As of 9 a.m. this morning, Sony says the PlayStation Network remains offline.
Microsoft's Xbox Live gaming network is also
crazy, to be fair.
Log in.
And there's no indication when servers will resume.
A group of hackers calling themselves
he really
Lizard
was.
Squad are claiming responsibility.
I mean, he was talking about receiving messages from God on his operating system. Like, he was crazy. He was insane crazy.
The news was out. Lizard Squad had won. Finest Squad had failed to stop them. In fact,
Lizard
Finest Squad
actually
started
fucking
asking
did
for
it.
donations to help stop Lizard Squad.
They're asking for money. You're not gonna get it.
And this is when people started speculating either Finest Squad has been Lizard Squad this whole time and this was all a ruse to make some money, or the guy was trying to cash out before the attention would be gone. Regardless, sustained attacks kept both consoles offline for hours.
You know what really pissed me off? My son and like, Daddy, we should just play on the Nintendo or the Wii U. Like, goddamn.
Christmas, as promised, was ruined. Unless...
Chat, playing on the Wii U is like, that's like the final option. That's like the fucking worst thing you could possibly do. That's like, you have nothing left, might as well.
That is, a new hero could salvage what was left of it. Enter Kim.com. A rich guy, internet entrepreneur who loves Call of Duty and is the founder of Maga, a cloud service for storing files. And he slid up into those Lizard DMs, ready to make a deal. They agree on 3,000 one-year pro membership vouchers to Maga worth around $300,000 in exchange for the attacks stopping. Lizard Squad takes the deal, honors it, and the rest of Christmas is saved. People are calling Kim a hero. But remember, Lizard Squad still wasn't finished their
Are they gonna take down Mega?
They completed their biggest attack yet, but none of their members had been arrested. This was all about to change. So what do you do with $300,000 in vouchers? You post them on the hacking forum that's not only known for cooperating with the feds, but also under your legitimate prolific profile that has a lot of information about who you are. And you do this literally a day after you receive them, December 26th. And then what do you do after that? Well, your big attack is over. Your attention is dwindling. So of course you agree to a news interview in which you show your face.
Do you not feel guilty that you've taken so much enjoyment of gaming away from more than 100 million people over this Christmas period?
I'd be rather worried if those people don't have anything better to do.
It's fucking Eminem. What the fuck? Eminem was the Lizard Squad crony this entire time?
On their consoles on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This guy's literally on national news admitting to being the
He looks like the type, honestly.
Why we did it? Mostly to raise awareness regarding the low state.
To raise awareness! Oh
we should have more than enough funding to be able to protect against these attacks.
In early Keemstar interviews, other members were readily admitting that they were doing this all for attention. But this guy wasn't about to say that on the news. There's another guy that joins in too, but he's a little smarter. Instead of outright saying he's a part of Lizard Squad, he comes on as a security analyst.
Online security analyst Vinny Omari is well connected to the community. He expects more hackers to join in.
They go on to do an interview with the BBC, and it's just hilarious. They're trying so hard to act like what they've done isn't wrong in any way, and the host just tears them apart.
Presumably you wouldn't go into a child's house, lift his PlayStation and smash it on the ground on Christmas Day just so he couldn't play it.
No, of course
you're not that type of dork, are you?
No, that's just horribly sick.
And you've done the equivalent. Maybe you should have told them, I'm the idiot that's disrupting children's lives on Christmas Day. So you're doing this for the public good. You want us to believe that?
Yes. We're also doing it to amuse ourselves, but there's definitely the aspect of public good.
Offered your squad 3,000 lifetime encrypted vouchers to stop the hacking. So it was nothing really to do with exposing a company for the greater good. You took the money and you ran, didn't you, like a petty criminal?
It's $300,000 worth of vouchers.
Dirty, grubby, greed.
These interviews were a bad idea. Just 2 days after this, 22-year-old Vinny
The dude you called Eminem is named Julius.
Search warrants for all
TV Maki? Is he fucking Swedish or something?
Xbox and PlayStation. Then, just a few days later, it comes out Finland's National Bureau of Investigation has finished 17-year-old Julius Kivimaki. But this wasn't the end because there was still a few remaining members of Lizard Squad. But with 2 other members missing, they didn't seem to be as capable. On January 26th, they claimed to have DDoSed Facebook, Instagram, and Tinder, but this claim was later proven to be false. They also attempted to open up a DDoS for hire website, Lizard Stressor, but they weren't savvy enough to secure it, and so the customer database got leaked, and well, authorities in the United Kingdom paid a little visit to 6 of the customers who had paid for it. This was looking like the end of Lizard Squad, and for a while, it kind of was.
Yeah, good.
The account they were using over Christmas got suspended, and they wouldn't create a new account until late May of 2015, just in time for the outcome of Julius Kivimaki's arrest. A Finnish court ruled not to incarcerate him, and the new Lizard Squad account is—
What do you mean not to incarcerate him? What? And a win for internet trolls and teenagers. Finnish court said not to incarcerate 17-year-old found guilty of more than that's like hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages, is it not? Why would they not incarcerate him? €7,000 fee. That's it. $7,000 fee for hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages. Dude, fucking minors in any country get off way too fucking easy. Alright? Minors get off way too easy. If a minor commits murder, he fucking committed murder. If a minor does grand theft or does millions of dollars of damages, they did it. Just because they're a minor doesn't mean you have to give them such a reduced sentence. Holy shit. Give them the full thing.
About this quote,
like if they wanted to do the crime of an adult, they get the crime. They get the fucking punishments of an adult. It's so silly.
He'll be monitored for 2 years by local police. 0 time spent in prison. The reality is, Julius Kivimaki will never be made to pay for his crimes.
Film is a joke. It's known for letting murderers serve home sentences and shit. It's not just because he's a minor. That's so fucking silly, actually.
And do you remember
I remember, I heard there's one country that does like, I couldn't even fucking fathom it. It's like, you check in to prison and then you check out. You just do it like a day job. You go there like a day job. You go in, you check in, you check out, you leave. Or was it that you live there and you can check out on Sundays if you have good behavior or something like that? I don't know. Whatever it was, they used that and they did a fucking bank heist with it. It's like an internet historian video. We'll watch it at some other point. But like it's so goofy.
Smedley. He was upset by this because it turns out Julius was directly responsible for that threat made on his plane. And so upon reading the news of the court's decision, he tweets, "That was the piece of garbage that brought my plane down, leaked my information, and did all other kinds of crap to me. His parents need to be held accountable for his actions, in addition to his going to jail. So I'm coming for you, Julius." In one final act of retaliation, Lizard Squad DDoSes games that Smedley is directly overseeing. H1Z1, PlanetSide 2. Smedley writes, "Looks like we're getting hit again. Sorry, folks." And in a wild turn of events, after this, Smedley steps down from his role as CEO of Sony Online Entertainment, and it's widely speculated it's due to him essentially getting the company attacked again over these comments he made on Twitter, but we'll never know for sure. Now, if I've learned one thing from doing these videos, is that the FBI will—
Man, the only thing worse than government fucking like stupid rules is CEOs. Stupid rules, corporate rules. Those are even worse. Those are even fucking worse. When you speak out for getting harassed and punished and attacked, fired. Lose your pension. don't pick up your fucking alimony on the way out.
Criminals go free for years while they build enough evidence to ensure a strong conviction. Nearly 2 years had passed since the original arrests were made, and so it was only a matter of time before whoever was left running the account would face justice. And that day came on September 23rd, 2016.
Zachary Bukta is accused of hacking computers with victims around the world. This charge stems from an international investigation into hacking groups called Lizard Squad.
Zachary apparently cried in court as he was sentenced to 3 months in prison in order to pay $350,000 in restitution.
$350,000!
The most punishment out of
Holy
anyone,
shit.
and coincidentally, he's also the only one from the United States. His criminal complaint also has a co-conspirator, a Bradley from the Netherlands, but I was unable to find any information if this guy ever actually faced punishment, even though he was directly involved with all the same stuff as Zachary. As for Vinny Omari, it's unclear what the outcome of his case was. We know he made bail just 1 day after being arrested, but I couldn't find any publicly available sources detailing whatever happened to him. As of today, all his old aliases have been left abandoned since 2016. Regardless, Zachary's arrest marked the end of Lizard Squad's reign of terror, but their story left a lasting impression on many hacker groups to come. But those are stories for another day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Jesus. The American's the only one that got proper punishment. Oh?
Skibbity Giant Riz only in Ohio. Duke Dennis, did you pray today? Livy done rizzing up baby Gronk sussy imposter pibby glitch in real life Sigma Alpha Omega male grind set Andrew Tate Goon Cave Freddy Fazbear Colleen Ballinger Smurf.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you, brother. Fucking hell, man. I hate Zoomer culture. People don't realize CEO doesn't run the company. They just the face, the board runs it. Yeah, he did. That was just a guy I was close with. He did 6 years in prison. Jesus.